don't know if you've had a chance to see a video that has been going viral over the past hour or so. We're still working to clear it and show it. In fact, the Hollywood celebrity who posted it has now deleted it, I think because probably she faced a lot of backlash for it, noting even the New York Times and Fox News polls show that a majority of American respondents are in favor of deportations of criminals and gang members. She posted a video sobbing. She was crying in it. She said, "All my people are getting attacked," with the picture of a Mexican flag. Again, she has now taken that down. But what do you say to those who are out there saying that these are everyday people, these are families that are being attacked and dragged out of their homes? How do you respond to that?
I don't think we arrested any families. We've arrested public safety threats and national security threats, bottom line. And look, President Trump won the election on this one issue, securing our border and saving lives. What happened on our southern border last 4 years is the biggest national security threat this country's seen, at least in my lifetime, because we got over 2 million known gotaways. We got a 600% increase in sex trafficking. We got a record number of terrorists crossing the border on the terrorist watch list. We have 250,000 Americans die from fentanyl coming across the open border. We're going to do this job, and we're going to enforce the laws of this country. If they don't like it, then go to Congress and change the law. We're going to do this operational apology. We're going to make our community safer. We're going to save. Once we lock that border on continuous operation, you're going to see fentanyl deaths decrease, illegal alien crime decrease. It's just all for the good of this nation, and we're going to keep going. No apologies. We're moving.
Yes, actress Selma Gomez has a meltdown over Trump deportations. All my people are getting attacked. I don't understand why this lady is doing this. Before, Trump made it clear during his campaign that he would do this. Melting down like this on social media today is something I don't understand. Hollywood celebrities are also freaking out about this. Yesterday, we saw what happened in
Flashback.
There you see President Obama in Denver this week. White House even has a hashtag for these outings. They call it "The Bear is Loose." With the president taking some heat for shooting pool, but not going to the border to see that crisis firsthand.
We send children back to Mexico. We send children back all over the world.
But they're not in those situations.
Well, they are in those situations, and things in Central America have been tough for a long time. But the idea that you're going to let unaccompanied minors just come into the U.S. because of a loophole in the 2008 law that allows you to send the Mexican kid back and the Honduran kid gets to stay. And that's not sensible. And so that the Republicans are going to propose this week on the Hill amending the 2008 law to have even treatment for everyone. And the president does have to send a message, you can't come here. And why is this happening? David talks about this has been a problem for decades. Why are these kids suddenly flooding this place? Because the president amnestied all the kids who were already here in 2012, and people in Central America decided. Can I just say one thing? He just finished the sentence. He amnestied all the kids who are here, and every sensible person in Central America thought, hey, great, if I can get my kid into the U.S., there'll be an amnesty for him.
I think that's part of the problem for the president. If you go down to the border, part of his message has to be, you guys have got to go back home.
There is no such pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for these kids. So it is important for the president to clarify that the misrepresentation that's going on purpose by criminal forces in Central America is not so. That's why it would have been important for him to go to the border.
A few years later.
If you've got a kid in school, if you've got a U.S. citizen in school, let that school know. Give them a list of adults that can go pick up that kid if you are taken in. Have your documents ready. If you can consult with a lawyer, por el amor de Dios, háganlo. And all of those people crying right now and feeling bad by the way they voted, there's going to be another election in 2 years. And we're going to have to wait 2 years of pain. So if you want things to change, get yourselves registered, get yourself active. There's no reason why we should be playing, rolling over.
Yes, few hours ago, I watched a video where a lady is crying on social media because they deported the father. This man has been in the U.S. for 30 years without papers, no documentations. Then I began to wonder why were people continue, to freak out on social media? Is it actually allowed? Stay up to 30 years without documentations. Then imagine this. Now you are being deported. People are freaking out about it. I don't get it. Is it actually right to be doing this? When I take a look at the tweet, I think a video, the views on it also says Trump deportation operation is racist because he isn't targeting all the European illegal immigrants. Houston appeared to not understand the difference between legal and illegal immigrant during her run. That is a problem. They don't even understand the difference between illegal immigrant and legal immigrant. There are people that are on the process following up their documentations. In this case, it will be extremely difficult, to deport these people because maybe they are along the way to obtain all their papers. But Sonnet Austin seems not to understand that.
To answer your question, which is this the immigration fix that this country wanted? I think absolutely there are certain people that wanted to see this kind of pain and destruction for a certain group or type of immigrant. Because if you look at the numbers, yes, the number of immigrants that come from Mexico or of Mexican-born are the largest. But the next largest are Asians. 28% of them come. I don't think they walk across the southern border. I think they come by plane. The next largest are Europeans. I don't think they walk either. I'm just saying immigrants, right?
Oh, not undocumented, though.
A lot of them are undocumented, actually.
But that's not the stat for being
but a lot
of them come by plane and then overstay their visas.
They overstay their visas. They overstay their visas, so they're undocumented. The Europeans that come here that overstay their visas are undocumented, but they don't come across the southern border. So I think there's a very clear message as to what this president wants the look of a criminal migrant to look like, what an undocumented migrant. And I think that's racist. Let me also say that, in my view, he has circumvented established law by weaponizing the U.S. military.
Can you explain what you mean by that?
Generally, before being deported, you have an asylum case pending in front of a court, and you must appear in front of that judge. Right now, there are 3 million asylum cases and 900 judges. That is why the bipartisan bill that was going to be passed addressed that particular issue. Instead of dealing with it legally in that way, and I'm not saying he's doing it illegally, what he did was declared a national emergency that qualifies as a foreign invasion. And on the U.S.-Mexico border, not any other border. And that cleared the way for the Department of Defense to deploy the military at a 60% increase. I just think that our military members, many of them did not join the military to do that job. And let me say just finally that they are also racially profiling in doing this.
Sonnet Austin is someone, if she make a phrase without race involved in it, she has not said anything here. I know her for that. Thank you guys for always being there, sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly for always supporting me. I have been on this platform for 4 years, and the kind of support I get, I can't even express it. If you see videos after here, just know that that is for algorithm. You can stop here.
And not majored in submissive liberal crying 101.
Despicable acts in American history.
This is textbook authoritarian takeover 101.
Thank you guys for always being there, sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. As of the videos I put out, short clips I put at the end of this video, that is just for algorithm. You can end here. You must not watch to the end.
It's possible to be perfect.
Where awful things have happened. So
And sparks move things. And it doesn't matter how much water you have.
Future president and his gag
are a functionality in policy.
The city of the Pacific Palisades is burning, and I flew here last night.
You getting water to areas that need water
for the work that he's been trained his whole life to do.
What do we do?
Right now you're looking history, remember it.
As a country about James.
Yeah, and then I think all our tax dollars probably went for Gavin's hair gel. I don't know, but it's like, it's sad.
Jordan.
In the 5 tenants of
Palisades Village right here. This is the town center of sorts.
And he did this little dance.
Josh Green, the governor of down in Hawaii, who had some.
And then we watch the news or talk to my friends.
Last week, a lot of people lost their homes to the fire. This week, a lot of people lost their gardeners to ice.